So I think this will be the last one we'll do. Uh, this is a case we filed where a debt collector had called our client and said, I want to make arrangements, to settle this. Our client said, well, I don't have the money. And they said, well, we'll pull, I forget what it was, $100 out of your account. And then the next month, we want to talk to you about pulling more money. And our client said, well, you can pull it out this month, but come next month, you need to ask me first. Don't just pull it out. I don't know that I can do that. They explained their financial situation. So debt collector pulled the money out this month. Next month, our client starts bouncing checks. Why are we bouncing checks? Because the rest of the money got pulled out. What in the world? They call the collector and what is going on? Collector says, well, we had authority to do that. Well, I didn't give you authority to do it. And they say, well, we did anyway. And I won't get into all the allegations, and we'll see how the lawsuit unfolds once we get people swearing under oath. But this is what I wanted to talk to you about. So I get a lawyer that calls me about this, and this is not unique to this case. We've had this in other cases. And they said, look, what's the big deal? I mean, we reached into the bank account, we pulled some money out, we had authority to do it. I go, well, that's the whole issue. If you did, then fine. But if you had no authority, then that's a really, really big problem for your client, the debt collector. And the reaction over the years has been, who cares? How could that possibly hurt your client? I mean, maybe we'll pay for an NSF charge, $30 or whatever. But we're not paying for anything else. Your client can't possibly be hurt. And so it got me thinking about this. And so this wasn't a question submitted for the webinar, but this is something I've heard over and over from collection lawyers. And it's possible you could be thinking this if maybe a debt collector's reached in and grabbed your money out without permission. And that is, and this is the illustration I use, what would it be worth in damages and emotional distress and punitive damages? We don't get punitive under the FDCPA, but we get punitive damages in the FDCPA's Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. We get it under state law. If the debt collector walks up, picks the lock on the door, walks into my client's house, goes to my client's purse or wallet or whatever it is, and pulls the money, like physically pulls the money out and leaves. It's like, well, that would be bad. No, that would be horrible. That would be terrible for a debt collector to do that. And think about, what would a jury think? What would a federal judge think if a debt collector went in and stole money? Pretty bad, right? It's real bad. There'll be a whole lot of damages when somebody reaches in and steals money from you. Well, is it any different if instead of walking into my house and doing it, they walk into a bank and do it? If they lie to the bank and say, oh, we had permission. I mean, what if they walk into the house and, maybe your spouse is there and they go, oh, well, John told me I could come in here. And then they lie about that and they steal my money. Well, they got a big problem. That's a crime. Well, is it any different when they present something electronically to a bank and they lie on that and say, oh yeah, we have permission to pull this money, and they really don't? And then they reach in and pull that money out. That's some bad, bad stuff. And you think about what's that danger to the community when you have collectors that can just start reaching in and grabbing bank accounts, pulling money out, and checks are bouncing and people don't have money, and they've been violated, their privacy's been violated, and these collectors are like, what's the big deal? So we took your money. Hey, you owed it anyway. I don't really care if I owe it. You can't come into my house and steal my money. You can't reach into my wallet, steal my money, and you can't reach into my bank account and steal my money. There are serious, serious consequences to that. So I just wanted to share that, because if you've been in that situation and you call the collector, they're like, well, what's the big deal? You can't do anything about it. oh yeah, you can do something about it. It's called a federal court lawsuit. And then let's let a judge, let's let a jury decide, is that bad? Maybe a judge and jury say, I don't have a problem with it. Okay. But my hunch is most jurors, if they believe that you did not give permission for that debt collector to reach in and take your money, they're going to view that as your money got stolen. And that is real, real bad. And so when they decide, well, how do I compensate this consumer who somebody went in and stole money, violated them? What kind of emotional distress does that cause? I suggest it's a big number. And then from a punitive damages standpoint, two purposes of punitive damages. One, to punish the wrongdoer. And number two, to deter the wrongdoer, the debt collector here, from ever doing this again, and from any other debt collector from doing this. I think if we got people reaching in there and stealing money, that's a pretty big number. We got to punish people. If I walk into somebody's house and steal their money, I can go to prison for that. So I think there's going to be a pretty high damage award on that. And then we want all the other debt collectors who watch these trials. Because when we try one of these cases, the debt collectors are watching it, because very few of these get tried. And if they see this big punitive damage award, they go, whoa, whoa, okay, let's do a quick memo to all the collectors. Stop stealing money. Don't do that. We have to treat people fairly. We can't go steal their money, because I don't want to get sued like that. That's the effect of a big punitive damage award. So I hope that this is helpful to you. I hope this whole webinar, again, thanks for being with us, and hope this was helpful. If you want to get in touch with us, you can leave a comment below. Now, don't put anything personal in there. But if you have a legal question that you want to ask us, sit down, have a consultation. We do a lot of those by phone or by video or in person, really anywhere in the state. 205-879-2447 or alabamaconsumer.com or alabamaelderlawyer.com, and we'll be more than happy to help any way we can. So hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching this. And if you like it, it should be a button to like it or share it or leave us a comment. And that way we'll know we're doing some good stuff here. So thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye-bye.